Okay, I'm just recording. Just wanting to record and talk. The game audio on here is pretty loud. I might have to turn it down when I play this game. Hello. Hello. I'll turn my audio up a little bit. Okay. Ba ba ba. Okay, that's good. You have to turn this like really down. Worthless. Dude, I love her. She's a bully. Parasoul is actually a bully. My inputs are looking good today, though. I don't think I played. Did I play yesterday? I think I did. No, I did. Yeah, these inputs are good. I was learning from the computer CPU and how she does the inputs. So, like, after I do this, I can buffer a shot. Yep, exactly like that. Because I'm still practicing her inputs, which are still really hard. And I just don't like the way they feel. I mean, I guess I'm just not used to them yet. So, like, if I do become used to them at one point, I'm probably going to be like, it's not that bad. But, like, just because Eliza's input, like with Eliza, you just have to, hold on, just, blah, 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 blah. I think that's okay. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Okay. About 7. Alright, so with Eliza's inputs, you have to, hold on. Still trying to find this audio. Ah. Okay. Fuck it. But no, like, literally, you have to, all you have to do is like a half circle. A half circle, kick, a half circle, heavy kick, and her little minions are gonna like spawn. But with Parasoul, you have to hold back first. That's why I'm always walking back. And that's why like the CPU will always walk back. 'Cause that's how you do the input. And I don't know. I wish Parasouls were just like Eliza's where you had to do like a half circle. Because then I could just shoot it. Instead of like having to move back first and then do it. And I can't like, and I have to hold. Because I can't like just like do a quick snap. You can probably hear my controller stick. Like I can't do a quick snap. I have to hold it. Like she has to like cross her legs first and hold it for a second. Then she can do it. And I'm like, dude, this game moves so fast paced. It would be nice if she could just like shoot it, you know? Like this. This input here is a half circle. Which makes it easier to just do. And she doesn't have to move back. She's standing still or staying stationary and still doing it. But these I have to move back. And like that. So like I'm just imagining like if I had like a half circle forward and I could just shoot this shit. That'd be dope. So I'm just getting used to the inputs and trying to find ways to like buffer it. And I can buffer it after this because the CPU is doing that. Because the CPU is obviously going to be like perfect. It's going to have like perfect positioning. It's going to block like most of the time. You know, it's not human. And but still though, with that being said, it's like I want to try and learn from that CPU that does it perfectly every time and see if I can do it. But that actually is optimal. Just like after I do this, buffering this, or buffering a napalm shot. Because every time I do this, the CPUs always attack me. And real humans can definitely like jump over that. Real humans mash buttons. So, and that's another thing. Like real humans do like just kind of mash buttons. You know, not all whatever, but we all mash. And it's like you know, they're probably some might actually just run at me or try and jump over it so I can buffer a shot as like an approach check. And since I might be able to buffer a, so I'm trying to do these inputs to do so when she slams her umbrella down. This is the light kick version, and the light kick version detonates those things automatically. So I'm trying to learn to do this input because that's like really useful to detonate those on command like that. So that's the light one, that's the medium one, and that's the heavy one, which has a pretty good reverse hitbox. Took a screenshot of it. Like, that's a pretty big hitbox. That's the heavy version, and it's an anti-air. So those are really good moves to use. And the heavy one puts her in stun, so I can get like combo extensions. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. And so I'm trying to find new ways to just buffer these things. So just like I can buffer this with a holdback, I might be able to buffer one of those. Yeah. Because I can do that and then buffer that. Yeah. I've been trying to do that actually for a couple days. It's really hard. I mean, my inputs are looking sharp today though. So this is good. This is good progress. I guess I can just, on my title, this is my Parasoul's getting better. Because she is. Like last week, well, I have the recordings I haven't really posted. But yeah, like today's Monday. It's like, yeah, last week I was like kind of dominating a lot of the CPU matches on Nightmare mode with like most characters. Or playing as Parasoul, fighting against most characters. Like I was like kind of destroying them. Not even gonna, like, there was a game I got on Fukura. It was a game I didn't even get touched once. And I was like, holy shit, that's kind of crazy. So I'm getting used to the game, I'm getting used to Parasoul. Even when I play like random, like, my fundamentals are getting better. So I just played Beowulf against Parasoul and I lost. But like, I never played Beowulf and I didn't feel like I was playing bad, I just felt inexperienced. So it's like, my fundamentals are getting better. Just my game recognition's getting better, which is good. And because of all that, my Parasoul is getting better. Because I just know how to like use her compared to, or use her better than all the other characters. And that's just because I put more time into her than other characters. But yeah, this is nice, just practicing these inputs over and over again. Looking good though. And of course, like, I'm not gonna get the inputs all the time. But, I mean, if you notice, watching like top players in any game, little things like misinputting, they just like almost never do. Like, they still will do it, because they're human. But a lot of times, they don't mess up those little things. I'm just like, dude, that's crazy. So I'm gonna try and buffer some of these some more. Different variants. Her middle one might be like my favorite, because it's a nice little anti-air. Like, it covers the ground and it covers the air, so it has more space coverage. I don't wanna do this again. I really want to get these umbrella inputs. What are those called? Napalm Pillar? It's called Napalm Pillar, Napalm Quake, Napalm Trigger. Okay. Because these moves are really good. I like these.
Watch your feet.
Watch your feet. Dude, like I said, she's a fucking bully. She's just having fun beating your ass. So what the fuck is wrong with her? She is like, come on, bro. Like, what are you doing? Oh, oh. But yeah, overall, she's looking pretty good. Now, in terms of like my combo game, um, I think my combo game's pretty good actually. Like I said, I kind of just beat up CPU, just practicing different moves and trying to find different combo routes. And when I find something I like, I'll kind of repeat it. And here's one that I like. It looks sexy as fuck, but it actually is really, really good. So, what is it? This. Hold on. Oh, I can't buffer it right now. Okay, hold on. The timing is still off. Okay, hold on. Let me warm up with that. That's what I'm trying to do. So let me do this. Okay. Oh. That. Where I slam the heel down and then buffer the napalm pillar. And then I use the middle punch to destroy, to explode the fire, and then slam her again. And it's just cool because it's hot as fuck because she's slamming her fucking heel down on their skull twice. And they're just bouncing around like a helpless little fish, you know? It's fucking sexy. But it's cool because the second time the second time she slams her heel down, the opponent gets sent higher, actually, in the air. And they're in hit stun the whole time. So it literally gives me so much time to just do any combo I want to. Any follow up, it doesn't even matter. And it actually true combos into her her heavy special, which is that, the command grab. So I can just combo into that and then do any other follow-up, you know? But I mean, it's still a really free, because I'll do it again. I kept fucking up, but I guess you could rewind it. But like, I'll try and do it again. Like, yeah, notice how I slam it down once. Hold on, I'm not gonna do it right now, but notice how I slam her foot down once. Look how high Painwheel goes. Notice the second time I do it. Alright. If I can do the combo. Yeah, you see that? There it was right there. They get sent so high. Look at that. And it combos into that. Like, that is fucking... It's sexy as shit. Or I could do, like, literally whatever. Like, I want to. So, that's something that I like. That I've, just thought of. Don't know if I'm the first person ever to do it, but... I don't know. I just thought it was cool. And it's fucking sexy, like I said. She's just... But it's actually really good, like, combo extender. Because this move, anyway, her heel slam is so fucking good. Where's, attack data? So, look at, in the upper left or upper right, in those boxes. Where's my fucking Canada Dry? Okay. Dude, Canada Dry is so good. I'm shouting out Canada Dry. Sponsor me. Seriously, it's so fucking good. But no, combo stage. So like, I don't feel like explaining the whole IPS system. Okay, so essentially, there's 5 combo stages in this game, and to prevent infinite combo loops, the IPS system, I forgot what it like stands for, but it kind of just doesn't allow that. So you'll glow red, and then you press the button, and you can just slam the person off you. And that's like after combo stage 5. Let's see if I can like do it. Um, right there. Yeah. So that's the IPS system right there. And that happens after stage 5. But this kick right here, this slam,
How dull.
every time you're in like combo stage 5 or whatever, and you do that, you reset it back to like 2. So like, it's crazy because I will do this against the Nightmare CPUs, and it will work every time. Not every time, they can escape it, but if I'm like, if my inputs are sharp, I can just keep doing this. Like the IPS system is supposed to prevent infinite combos, but I can literally do this. I have clips of doing it against max difficulty CPUs, and I don't know if it'll work on a real person or not. But I'm just like, I've never been hit by something like this. I'm just like, how do you get out of that? But in situations when you need like extra damage, I mean, it can work on a real person. You know, like if you just need that extra damage to take their health away, you can just keep doing that. I could just keep doing that. Because the IPS system's supposed to prevent that from happening, but I literally just do that.
Embarrassing.
So I'm just like, holy shit. So if I'm in the middle of a combo and I do this, I can just keep, you know, doing that.
How dull.
But I just have to mix up ways to get to that stage. That probably doesn't make any sense. Because I did kick, 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 slam. But I need to start, but what I need to start doing is doing like punch, punch, kick, kick, slam. Because like the IPS system will activate if I keep doing like a kick. It's weird. The gist of it's like in stage 3, if I do like a kick, I'll have to do like a punch next time. So I need to start doing like incorporating punches. I hardly ever use them. I like using the kicks because they're quick and they go lower than her punches do. So that's kind of why I use the kicks a lot. So I like going for like low attacks. But no, her jab's really good though. Really good range. Nice long range poking tool. Quick frame data. But like I need to start using her punches. Because I'm at the stage now, in terms of combo game, where I'm like pretty used to her moveset. Just like trying to put the combos together and shit. And what else? What was I trying to say? Putting the combos together. But but a lot of times I trigger the IPS system. So I just wanna like get to that point where I'm not triggering that, where I can literally just like 0 to death people just based on like a combo. Trust me, that's what those really good players be doing. They will just combo you to the end. So I'm gonna try and do that with Parasoul. And it's probably gonna be a little bit easier with her compared to like other characters. Like Robo Fortune. Well, I don't know. I guess it depends on how you look at it. But I think it might be a little easier just because Parasoul's damage, her base damage is really good. So I don't have to like hit them as many times as like Robo Fortune would. Or put in as many inputs just as Robo Fortune would. Even though Robo Fortune's combos are fucking crazy. But I bet they're really, really hard to do. I couldn't do them right now if I had to try it. So, fuck it. But yeah, dude. And then in terms of like where I'm at with her when it comes to like approaching offense, I think my defense is getting better overall. I'm getting better at blocking. I want to use more of that pushback block. I've been throwing those in there, but I'm still kind of getting used to blocking in general. But it's getting better. Blocking in the air and stuff like that. And it's easier with Parasoul because if I'm trying to do this, I'm holding back anyway, which is cool. Because, like, I guess that's a good thing. Like, I'm holding back, so if they rush me, I'm, like, already blocking, trying to throw a hitbox out. So you know what? I guess that has some benefits, just her holding input.
Incinerate.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, defense. In my approaching offense, I like to jump a lot, jump and do this, jump and do that, jump in with an aerial. This has a pretty good space where I like to just approach with this and then that. A nice little quick. I do this a lot now. You know, against like CPUs, just approach with this quick little boom boom, this 3-hit punch. Because after I shoot this, I can quickly do a jab afterwards. So I can just approach pretty fast with that. You know, hitboxes that you have to like block and respect. You know, I gotta watch this like startup time though, because people will rush me and I'll get like hit. It's a 19 frame startup versus like a frame 7 or 8 startup, so I just have to watch it. And I do that a lot. So I want to find like other ways to approach. So I like doing this, and I like approaching with any kind of like aerial. I'm gonna start trying to like, I guess aerial wise, using this, using her glide, and then just coming in with something. Or like jump back, kind of use movement to mix them up a little bit while throwing hitboxes out. Because you kind of have to respect her a little bit, because she can quickly throw out a kick if you try to check her. So you have to watch out for that. And that kick can combo into something else. Because she can throw out 2 hitboxes, so you kind of have to just look out for that. Especially if she like jumps away, floats, does super hop. And it turns out if I do heavy jump and then heavy kick, which she does with Umbrella, she kind of moves her momentum up a little bit higher. So it gives you more airspeed. Not airspeed, but airspace, I guess. I can jump back a little bit. Does she move back actually? Yeah, she does move back a little bit. So if I were to do that versus like this, I definitely would move back.
You're awful.
Oh. Oh. Okay. So like, yeah, I can just like do this. Huh. Interesting. So like, yeah, doing that aerial wise, and then like ground wise, because I don't want to get into the habit of like jumping too much. I guess it's like, I gotta start doing like, start dashing. I don't ever dash a lot. I don't do this a lot. Ooh, that's hard to do.
Up high. Up high. Down low. Down low.
Like dash forward, dash back. That's kind of hard.
Down low.
Oh, does her dash forward go farther than her dash back?
Down low.
I feel like I'm getting close to her every time. I am. Okay, just have to look out for that. I guess that's not a bad thing. Makes it easier to space stuff. I guess get better with like dashing forward. Maybe using these long range jabs in this. Like walking up slowly. Like if they're gonna like play more ground heavy, just kind of like throw out some long range poking tools here. I'm mixing in some of these or some of these. Some of those. Just doing those and what I started doing actually against like CPUs yesterday is like doing this and shooting like that. because these things will explode with the fire, with anything that she does with her umbrella, really. So I can manually like explode those by throwing out all these hitboxes. This is a two-hit move anyway. So if I have them in the corner or just anywhere really, just doing that, boom, boom. That worked a little bit actually. It's harder against the CPUs because every time I do this, they will instantly just hit me. Like every time, it's like on command. But yeah, on that with Parasoul.